Hi, my name is Fazan Ali Shah. I have chosen sponsor as my stakeholder for the presentation. First of all, I would like to talk about the role of a sponsor in a business organization. The prime role of a sponsor is to finance the project with capital. Therefore, sponsor holds the power in the decision making to make sure the project goes by strategy. Next section, I'm going to talk about the requirements to become a sponsor. The very important requirement is to have enough capital to finance a project. Without finance, a person cannot become a sponsor. A sponsor should have qualities which will allow other stakeholders to accept them, such as a person who's able to make timely decisions under risky situations, someone who can create a sense of trust and honesty so other stakeholders accept them as suitable for the role. Moreover, a good sponsor is someone who can establish a communication with others to avoid any confusion so timely good decisions could be achieved. Next couple of slides are about SRS model that I have chosen, which I believe are relevant as a sponsor. First one is called Business Usage and System Goals. This model is quite relevant to sponsor because this model specifically talks about Uber's app and how it works. As a sponsor, it's crucial for me to know how much profit a project is going to make if I'm financing it. I should be on the board with others to understand how the project works. Without knowing about project, it's hard to take crucial decisions. Otherwise, a confusion might prevail among all stakeholders. The second model is about stakeholders. This model represents relations between sponsors and other stakeholders. The reason I think it's relevant is because a sponsor should know with the team and management who is going to handle the project before financing. As I mentioned in this slide, without being on same page and good communication, it is going to be hard to build a trust, which plays a key role in a successful project. Now, this is a start of now this is going to be the start of my second part of presentation, which is based on my self-reflection on the SRS document. First, I'll talk about my strengths and weaknesses. When I started working on the document, I preferred to work on the research-based section, which included a lot of essay writing. The reason the reason was that I knew what was required and I enjoyed writing paragraphs. My weaknesses were working on models. I had no clue what to do for it. To be honest, I had no idea what is required. I couldn't understand that. The next slide, I will talk about hardest part I work on. On the hardest part I work on the SRS document. It was it was a domain model. I overcome it with the help of my teammate. Both of us we spent time trying to understand the details about it. Eventually, we split the work based on our strengths and completed the domain model as you can see on the right hand side. Next slide is about the benefits of the stakeholder model. I mentioned it as I mentioned it's helpful it's quite helpful for me to understand the complex structure of a business organization, the people of different roles who makes it happen. It boosted the idea of group work to gain success by having well maintained communication medium. Lastly, uh, of what can I do differently in the next time I do a group work? Well, I'm gonna take a challenge and give my 100% to do the task, which I might feel is hard or which doesn't suit me. Communication is the key to solve problems. I will try to maintain a good medium to engage with my teammates. And here I finish my presentation. Thank you very much.